My mom was from Athens, Georgia, and it was about a 5-hour drive from where I lived to Athens. Friday afternoon, we would pick my dad up from work and we would drive and arrive down there in Athens at about 10 o'clock at night. Which of course we were exhausted and famished, and my grandmother always met us at the door, invited us in, and sat down at her little kitchen breakfast room area and served up the most delicious pound cake you have ever had.
So this is Rosy Boyd's favorite pound cake recipe from the Cook's Tour of Athens, Georgia, which is what's interesting in this cookbook is across the page there is a Pennsylvania Dutch pound cake recipe. I don't know what Mrs. Joanne Meadors, I don't know her name, but I don't know what she's thinking in a Georgia cookbook trying to throw in some Pennsylvania Dutch, but regardless, pound cake was not part of my upbringing, really, ever. I don't think I can think of anyone who made it. So I'm looking forward to trying Grandmama Boyd's recipe right now. So let's get started. Into the mixer goes 3 sticks of butter. She called for something called Nucoa, which is fake butter. We're gonna use real butter because why not, right? And we are going to whip the butter, cream butter and sugar together, adding sugar gradually. So let's work on that. Cousin Rosy says to whisk the heck out of this. I might be paraphrasing, but the wire whisk attachment seems not to have really been working, so we're going to switch to the regular paddle attachment and see if that helps. All right, now she says add alternately 2 heaping tablespoons flour and 2 eggs, starting with the flour and ending with flour. So I gotta crack a bunch of eggs. I'm gonna put them all in here. This is another Cousin Rosy trick, right? Put the eggs all in a bowl, and then you don't have to stop to crack them. Is that what I should do, Rosy? Add the vanilla and the butter flavoring. Can we talk about the fact that we're adding butter extract flavoring to a cake that has 3 sticks of butter in it? That's extra. All right, we are adding 1 teaspoon of vanilla and 1 teaspoon imitation butter flavoring. Butter extract. I don't think you can extract flavor from butter. I think it's just all made in a chem lab, but in any case, it smells like movie theater butter, kind of. I feel like this is a secret ingredient. This is very much if a little is good, more must be better, isn't it? It's like it's if you don't have enough butter, add more butter. And here's a teaspoon of vanilla. Look at that. End of the bottle. Okay, Rosy, what we don't know is, are we supposed to give that a zhuzh before we start adding? I'm gonna say no. Okay. All right, add starting and ending with flour and then 2 eggs. So flour and 2 eggs. I know it said 2 teaspoons. We're just gonna use this 1/4 cup measure because that's what's here. Okay, here we go, ready? And I guess this is a slower speed as we're blending. 2 eggs. Can I do it? Okay. 2 eggs. And some flour. I think that butter extract is pure alcohol. I think it's worth noting that cousin Rosy said to you that she uses cake flour, but this recipe calls for all-purpose flour. I sifted the all-purpose. So I'm gonna push this down. Gosh, it looks like frosting, and it smells like booze. Maybe that's why you add the butter flavoring. Give it a little kick. Grandmama like a little kick?
Definitely not.
No? No? I feel the pressure of the generations here, and I wonder if the fact that I am actually not a Boyd is gonna result in this pound cake being somehow less than. I really hope not. I want your Boyd ancestors to be pleased, Steve. That's what I want. Okay, these pans have been greased and floured. And I'm gonna just pour it in. I hope I can do it. What do you think? Does it look on point?
Looks on point.
Okay. Into the oven it goes for forever. How long does it bake? 1 to 1 1/4 hours at 300 degrees. So that's not a real hot oven until golden brown. Let's put it in the oven. There they are. It's still warm. I don't know if we're supposed to wait until it's cool, but oh, I think we nailed it. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, it's hot. It's buttery golden, owing to the butter. It has that nice golden kind of crispy crust. It's still warm, but I can smell the eggs. There are obviously eggs in here. Not in a bad way, in a good way. It just smells eggy and buttery. Eggs and butter, it's a winning combination. So let's try it and give it a Meg score. The first criteria, and I'm gonna do yes or no instead of a 5-point scale. That seemed needlessly complicated. The first point is, was it easy to make? Yeah, it wasn't hard to make as far as cakes go. It was pretty easy to make. It was just a few ingredients. It's good. Oh my gosh. You definitely know there's eggs in it and butter. And the butter is just amped up a little bit by the extra butter flavor, which continues to crack me up. Yeah, it was easy to make. You could make it. Could you make it if you didn't have a stand mixer? Yeah, you could. But I don't think I'd want to whip it by hand. I think I would want to use one of those hand mixers. But yeah, that's good. Did Grandmama Boyd have a stand mixer? Okay, Grandmama Boyd had a stand mixer, so there you go. Does it taste good? It tastes good. It tastes good, but what we need to do is ask Grandmama Boyd's grandson if he likes how it tastes.
So they say that your sense of smell is most closely linked to your memory, and this is how I remember this gem smelling. So it's this part on top that I remember the most. And it crunches, but it's light. It's not really light, but it's yeah. This is it. I think we nailed it. Tastes like childhood.
I could see this with like a fruity sauce, like maybe a strawberry sauce dribbled over it, or ice cream for sure. Did Grandmama Boyd serve it with anything on top?
With ice cream, vanilla ice cream.
Vanilla ice cream. Any particular brand of vanilla ice cream?
Not that I know. I don't know.
Yes, it tastes good. Oh my gosh. How could anything with 3 sticks of butter and 9 eggs and 2 cups of sugar not taste good, right? Would you take it to a church potluck? Yeah, I think I would take it to a church potluck if the first letter of my last name was in the bracket where desserts were the thing you were supposed to bring. I always prefer to bring like a salad or some kind of side dish. I'm not much of a dessert maker, but if I got stuck in the dessert bracket, I would totally make pound cake. Even if I had to run to the store to buy a whole extra dozen of eggs and a pound of butter to do it. That's good. Yeah, I would take it to a potluck. Would you make it again? Yes, I would make it again. But what I would probably do is ask Steve to make it because it's his grandma's recipe and it was really nice of him to let me be the one to make it, and I enjoyed making it. If he wasn't here, I would totally make it again, but he made it before for me and I think his tasted better. So if you try to make it, please leave a note in the comments as to how it turned out. We'd love to know. Be sure to like and subscribe our channel, and please tell a friend. And if you have recipes, family recipes, or church cookbook recipes that you love, that you would like us to try, we would love to give it a go. You can leave a comment below in the post, or you can go to our Facebook page, More Must Be Better, and leave a comment there or send us a message. Thanks for watching.